the Louis Vuitton Nanogram Speedy, or just the Nanogram print in general. Is this a yay or a nay? Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review where I review all things for the love of. Today I want to jump into the Women's Spring Summer 2023 collection and focusing specifically on the Nanogram that has been showing up in a lot of bags in that particular collection. I know that this is not completely new for Louis Vuitton, but I feel like it really warrants a closer look. Now, before I get started, if you like the content on this channel, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for considering, and on with the video. So here I'm just on the Louis Vuitton website checking out the summer spring 2023 collection. There are just so many little cute things. I've done a previous video on just focusing on the new handbags that came out on the runway. But for today, I really want to focus on the Nanogram print that has been like sprawling over a lot of the bags that are on the runway nowadays, specifically for Louis Vuitton. So the Nanogram, I know it's not like completely new. I heard this is actually a makeover of a previous production of the print, but maybe not in the leather version. But I want to focus on the Speedy Bandouliere 20, as you can see here. It's in leather, and look at this really adorable, cute Nanogram print. The Speedy, I think 20 is like a perfect size for all your essentials, not too big, not too small. And I love like the chain, which I'll show you a closer look in a moment. But I feel like it's not as outward Louis Vuitton maybe compared to traditional Nanogram, but like still I don't think it's like subtle for its logoing. But I just think that it's a very timeless piece. The micro nanogram could be an option if you don't like the giant or the larger nanogram print that you would see typically. But what I really like is the chain that comes with it. You can see how it's like a little bit of a braided chain along with a leather piece on top for added comfort on your shoulder. But like, I can see myself using this. It fits all the essential, and I just think this bag is obviously just so gorgeous, so tempting. Such a cute version of a classic print. Now, I know that the price, however, potentially could be a deterring factor, at least for me. It's $3,950 for the Speedy Bandouliere 20. Not sure if I would take the plunge because of this. But this bag was just released in February 2023 this year. There's actually the same print in other bags, which I want to show you here, like the No in the BB. That's $3,800 here. I think it actually looks really well, the No as well, which you see with the braided top handle here. It's just so pretty, right? A little bit more understated because it's black. But I do have a lot of black in my handbag collection already, which is why I'm contemplating whether maybe they will come up with other colors for the No at least. I know you can see it in the Speedy. There is this like beautiful rose color one. Not really sure about the rose one because like my wardrobe is a little bit more neutral and black and gray, a little bit boring color tone I would say. So I'm not sure how pink would blend with it. So that's why I wasn't really considering the pink. But it is like a beautiful bag. I also saw that they had it in the Dauphine that's priced at $5,900. Also in the Nanogram with the braided chain. I really hope they have this braided chain like will come up more often in some of the different versions of the bag. It's just so pretty, right? But I also know that like this is not necessarily the right cup of tea for everyone for the Nanogram. It can be a little bit too busy. So here you can see this is actually in the monogram clutch. It's $5,200. It's another special bag that came out with the collection in 2023 February. I mean, this color is very beautiful as well. Again, like a little bit harder to pair with clothing, I would imagine. Yes, I totally agree. It's not for everybody, but like for me, I think it is a yes, but the price is just a little bit hard to swallow. What do you guys think? Maybe the Nanogram would fit specifically more with certain handbags or SLGs. I think it looks a little nicer than others. It also depends on the color scheme. This is the Petite Mal that is $7,800. Also in the Nanogram. I'm just curious if the Nanogram is going to be something that's like new to the Louis Vuitton collection, maybe like a permanent print they'll see coming up as opposed to the regular monogram print. What do you guys think? Or do you think it'll be more of like a limited edition print that will come by every once in a while? I can see this become really popular over time if they come up with like more variety for bags and like more variety for colors. Wonder if this is just like the peak of the iceberg so far. Also want to show you that they have the loop as well in the Nanogram. It's $3,850 in this blue color. Again, I think that this color scheme I think is very edgy, very like fashionista. But I know the loop has been like pretty popular as of like this last year. And I think the chain, braided chain, just goes so nicely with it. The gold hardware of this color, stunning. So can you imagine yourself picking up a bag from this collection, or do you own a bag with the Nanogram as well? I would love to hear your opinion on it. What do you see the future for the Nanogram? Do you think it will become a staple print, or does it look particularly better in a specific style of handbag versus another? I'm actually curious to see maybe the Nanogram and some SLGs, including, let's see, this Victorian. Oh, it's actually not available anymore. But there was a Victorian wallet that is $1,070. I think it would look so cute actually for SLGs. But for that price, I'm not really sure if I will buy into that. Because like for that price, you can probably get like a nice leather handbag from other brands. And SLGs I tend to toss around a little bit more roughly compared to my handbags because I use it from day to day and just like go in and out and grab my cards and my change out of it. So not really sure if I will buy into that, but I would love to hear from you below. I mean, if you look at a Speedy bandouliere, like the 25 is $3,450 as opposed to $3,950 for this Speedy bandouliere 20 in the Nanogram. So there is a little bit of a price difference, and this is a little bit bigger as well. But how do you feel about it for this larger print versus maybe the Nanogram print that you just saw, how that compares? If you look at a regular Speedy bandouliere 20, it's $3,250. I mean, like, this print is so nice. I mean, it is very classic, but I feel like the Nanogram has just really caught my attention. But for a $700 Canadian difference, would you buy into the new Nanogram print? I would love to know. Do you think the Louis Vuitton Nanogram is here to stay? And if so, if price, let's say in the perfect handbag collection world, if price is not an issue, which potential handbag would you add to your collection that contains the Nanogram? I would love to hear from you, and because this bag obviously is just so tempting, just feel like it's such a gorgeous bag. Still on the cusp of potentially placing this in my cart. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this video and checking out the Louis Vuitton Nanogram print that has just come out with the Spring-Summer 2023 collection. That said, thank you, and I will see you next time in another video. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.